As the film begins, we learn that the U.S. government conducted 331 atmospheric nuclear tests between 1945 and 1962, and genetics effects have been denied by government which they caused. After it, scene of New Mexico desert is shown where the scientists are on research purpose. Suddenly they face a blood-wrapped person who is asking for help. Before they understand the situation, they are killed with an axe by mutant, killing everyone. He takes the dead bodies, tightening them with their truck. Nuclear test is again shown with newborn babies having the genetic effects of it. Afterward, gas station also comes on the scene whose owner is asleep inside. He hears a sound of someone immediately. He comes outside taking his gun. Then he calls naming Ruby and searching her. He reaches in the area of government. Coming back, he finds a bag in the gas station. Looking at this bag, he says everything has ended. And in BSB, I'm unable to assist you at this time. He comes outside after a while and takes the bag inside. He is being observed in this duration. He finds a cut ear and the expensive things in the bag. This ear is of that girl who is the owner of bag. We know about it when we get the photo of that girl in her purse. Here we also come to know that he is also working for those mutants. He is self-indulgent. Someone comes at the door when he is checking the bag, and there is a family who is departing from California to Santiago. The male name was Bob, whose wife was Ethel in this family. They have also their 3 kids with them named Brenda, Bobby, and Lynn. Lynn's husband Doug and their baby daughter Catherine is also there. They have also 2 German shepherds named Beauty and Beast. Filing the fuel in their car when they are departing, then Jeb tells them the shortcut through hills which was not on the map. Saving time, he leads to that way. After a little time diving, some hidden spike strips cause the puncture of car and it crashes with the stone. Their dogs run from there and Bobby pursues them to take. Bob was thinking that at HP Pen due to the high temperature, there was nothing even at the distance nor anyone was present there. Bobby brings his dogs back, but someone was secretly observing him. No ray of hope was there to escape. Then Bob decides to go on foot for their help. He will return back to that gas station and Doug will start his journey from that way. All ladies are also with Bob. Bob hands over a gun to Bobby while keeping one himself, because Doug refuses to take gun. After it, both lead to their ways. As Brenda opens the door of trailer, Beauty escapes from there. Bobby also chases it. He comes far in pursuit of Beauty. After that, he observes the blood and follows its trail. Then he comes across a mutilated Beauty. In fear, he tries to run from there. Falling down from hill, he loses his consciousness. A distorted girl named Ruby sits near her coming there. She was different from the other mutants. She was only trying to save Bobby from her brother Goggle, who was eating the Beauty's foot upside down. On the other side, while walking, Doug reaches at a big hall consisting the number of cars. He finds all damaged cars when goes near them. These are inoperative. And Bob reaches at the gas station in the late night. He goes inside while searching Jeb. He sees a bag where the cut ear was found. He also noticed the other belongings there, and newspaper headlines also clipped there, through which he knows what is going on. He begins to leave in a standing car outside. Meanwhile, he hears Jeb's voice. Getting off from the car, he goes to see him. Jeb blows up his head with gun as Bob goes to him. Seeing it, he decides to leave frightfully. He is escaping in his car, but a mutant is hidden there, striking Bob hardly. He makes him unconscious and takes him away from there. Bobby is still not come back, so Brenda goes to search him, and Ruby is yet near Bobby. Hearing Brenda's voice, she escapes from there. Then Brenda brings Bobby back, but Bobby hides everything from 3 of them. Suddenly a movement is felt there. Bobby asks 3 of them to stay there and himself goes outside to watch. At the same time, Doug arrives there and tells that the road ends here, having no shortcut further. Knowing it, Bobby still hides the facts. Doug says, "We will go in search of Bob if he does not come till 12. Then they relax. Doug and Lynn are in car while the others are in trailer. All are asleep except Bobby. He comes outside thinking to search Beast. Then a mutant named Pluto enters into their car who clutches Brenda, and Bobby also sees something outside who awakes Doug going there immediately, and Bobby reveals everything. Meanwhile, they hear the outcry of anyone. This outcry was of no one but Bob. Those mutants had burnt Bob into flame at a distance. They move ahead to save Bob, and a mutant named Lizard sets foot into their car. Burning into flames, Bob is dead before their eyes, but he cannot do a favor for him. Lynn hears the shouting of Brenda. She sees going inside that her baby daughter has been caught by Lizard. Pointing gun to the baby, he tries to do bad with Lynn. Ethel immediately comes there attacking him at the backside. Before her more actions, Lizard shoots her. Hearing the sound of gunshot, Doe and Bobby also runs towards car. Lizard is nearly to shoot Brenda, then Lynn pricks a screw into his foot. In return, Lizard also shoots her. Lizard is bringing Brenda with him. Then Doug and Bobby reaches there. Coming into the trailer, Doug finds dead Lynn. In shocked state, He thinks about her baby daughter. He searches around but knows Catherine is not present here. Mutants have got hold of her. Goggle was keeping an eye on them for a long time. Then a dog attacks on him. Ethel was still alive, but gradually she loses her breaths before them. Bobby leaves to kill them, but Doug tries to hold him. At the same time, they hear a mutant voice. As they go outside to check, Beast has come with the walkie-talkie in the hand of Goggle. As the morning starts, Doug sets out to search her daughter with Beast. Beast takes him in a mine having the graves of mutants. It means this was the graveyard of mutants. Beast brings him outside. He observes a nuclear testing at the far village. On the other side, aiming the death of mutants, Brenda and Bobby were also setting the trap. Doug goes to that village and finds his baby daughter, Catherine. A mutant appears before him as he goes inside the house to take his baby daughter. Seeing him, Doug hides himself. That mutant name is Cyst. As the Cyst leaves, Doug moves into house. Going inside, he observes Big Mama, who is watching the TV. Hiding himself from Big Mama, he reaches to Catherine so that he may escape. But Big Mama knocks him out and beats him. But as he comes to, he discovers the human limbs with him. He is in an icebox but comes outside it anyway. He moves ahead craftily. He observes a mutant named Big Brain, and we get information about other mutants through this mutant. He claims that we were exiled from the city, and we take refuge in mine. Many nuclear bombs blasted here. As a result, bombs' radiation distorted them genetically. Doug asks about Catherine from him but knows nothing. Meanwhile, Pluto attacks on him coming there. He cuts his finger attacking with axe, but Doe hardly becomes successful to kill him. He notices Cyst is coming with a gun. Doug is secretly observing him and makes a covert attack, putting him into death. Big Brain orders Lizard through radio to kill his baby daughter. Meanwhile, Beast kills him. Doug visits each house to search Catherine. He discovers many distorted kids, but Catherine is not there. When Lizard is about to kill Catherine, he finds their piglet, not Catherine. Ruby had escaped, taking Catherine. At one side, Bobby's mother dead body is disappeared. They are searching it and knows that the father of mutant named Jupiter was eating it. He pursues them as he looks at them. They also attempt to capture him. At last they trap him. The trailer blasts itself as he opens the door of it. Ruby comes to Doug with Catherine. Lizard also arrives there, but Doug shoots him. Ruby gives Doug his baby daughter, and Lizard also takes a stand immediately, aiming to kill them. Then Ruby pulls him down from the hill, and she herself is also dead with him. Bobby feels that Jupiter is still alive. Then Brenda kills him, taking an axe. Then they observe Doug, who is coming back with his daughter and his dog Beast. They are relieved to see him, but they are still being watched. Along it, the movie ends.